Greetings. Welcome in, soul friends and soul families. I'm Yshare, and it's time for another Keter guidance reading. At this moment, we will be reading for our Aries. How are you, my lovely Aries? I look forward to this reading. It's been some time, has it not? Aries. Let's see what message the universe has in store for you. Remember, as I read, if you need to speed me up or slow me down, if you're on YouTube, you can press those three dots in the upper right hand corner and do so at your leisure. As I read, feel free to comment, like, or even unlike. You can give me a thumbs up or a thumbs down if you don't like the reading. And do listen for a message that may need to be shared. If it's not your message, it may be a message to someone who is close to you or in need. Okay? For we are all connected. All right? We are all connected. So here we go. We are going to start with an oracle card, a Moonology oracle card for my Aries. Remember, if this message does not resonate with you, Aries, you can always contact me at any of the information down below, and we can get a personal reading for you. Okay, dear? Aries, 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 I'm already getting some strong energy for you coming in. Very strong energy for my Aries right now. I can't wait to get into this reading. One more good shuffle, making it clap for our Aries. And now for our oracle card. Aries, you've got a time for healing. The balsamic moon, a time for healing. Aries, I sense that you are supposed to take some time for yourself. You are supposed to rest your spirit at this time, Aries. Another card fell and I didn't even notice it at first. Oh, sneaky little thing. We also have the full moon in Capricorn card. The end of a tough cycle approaches. Oh, now that makes total sense. That's the reason why it's a time for Aries to heal. Let's take a look in our little guidebook and find out what exactly the message is for our Aries. We're looking for the balsamic moon. The balsamic moon. Uh-oh, I passed it. There we go. A time for healing. Now, did not I just say we are all connected? Didn't I just say we are all connected? This card says, when one is healed, we are all healed. When you do your work and you get your inner healing, you allow for another to get their inner healing, and even more so for our twin flames. We know our twin flames are always connected. When one heals, it helps the other to heal. But even still, we all are connected on this plane of existence. When one is forgiven, when one is able to forgive, they also receive forgiveness. That's why it's so important to be forgiving. When one is healed, we are all healed to a degree. We allow the healing energy to go out and reach out in somewhat of a ripple effect outward to others, especially those in our circumference. This card suggests that the past is exactly that, in the past, and a bright future is beckoning. But before you take your next step, make sure that not only you, but you and the situation feels healed. It's not the time to just paper over the cracks or simply pretend that everything is okay, or just move and spirit away to your next adventure. Sounds like rebounding to me, right? Take time to heal. Rather, you still need a little more time to heal and soothe both yourself and anyone else in need. Then remind yourself that anything is possible if you believe it. Well, now I know that that's not too far-fetched for an Aries. Aries always does believe. Aries never give up, never surrender, right? Then remind yourself, this is also a time to surrender and wait to hear guidance from the universe. Surrender, Aries. Aries, 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 you say that you believe in a higher power. You say that you believe in a most high. Why then do you act as though you must decide everything? You must do everything. Whatever happened to allowing the most high energy, the grand architect, Hakol, the all, to put you where you are supposed to be, to order everything for your greatest good? Powerful insights can be had, Aries, if only you surrender and wait to hear guidance from the universe. Always so quick to be on to the next thing, the next conquest. If you know that someone or something really isn't good for you, this card is a reminder to surrender. Or even a behavior. If a behavior isn't good for you, surrender. Start to work on your belief in your dreams so you're ready when the time comes. It's time to let go of the past, Aries. And with this card falling first, that it's time for healing, I'm feeling that in your recent past, you already have begun to let go of some things. You've come to shed some things from you. But it says here, start to work on your belief in your dreams. And I'm getting that it's your belief system that needs to be changed. Things about it that need to be let go of because they no longer serve your purpose. They were a part of the old you, but now this new you, this elevated version of you, must adopt a new belief system in order to continue rising toward your highest good. Are there individuals in your life that you look upon and you say, this individual needs healing, Aries? Well, guess what? If you can do nothing else for them, your greatest help to them is in healing yourself, thereby allowing them to be granted healing through your energetic circumference. You're about to turn the corner, Aries, but you do need more time to heal, contrary to your belief. Here is a thought for you, Aries. Think about how this situation would look if everyone were healed. Yes, everyone in the world, but let's go a bit micro and not so macro. What about everyone in just the situation that you would like to see go the way you want it to go? First, let's start with relaxing and releasing this grip that you have, this will that you need to push. Butting your head when sometimes all you need to do is be. and allow the universe, the great mother, the most high, our Father, to care for you. Hakol, the all, Yah. Whatsoever way that you need to connect with this grand energy. What about if you submit to the will and allow yourself to be covered? Only then do you truly believe. Otherwise, you're simply posturing. You just like the way it sounds. Patience is required at the time of this card is pulled. I apologize. It is a time for self-care as you slowly but surely prepare yourself for the new moon. Now we know the new moon just passed. No matter which point in the current moon cycle you have pulled this card, it is a reminder to go a little bit easy on yourself. The time to step into your creatrix power will come soon enough, for Aries is the creator. But give yourself the time you need. The end of a tough cycle approaches, full moon in Capricorn. Full moon in Capricorn says, how hard are you willing to work for what you want? Aries, always ready to put in that good work, to do what is necessary to conquer. Yet this time, the hard work is in learning to be still. I'm hearing, be still and know that I am Yah. Oh, how difficult this must be for you, this cycle, Aries. This card is reminding you that effort is required. Work issues may be about to come to a head when this card comes up. If you're wondering if you should stay in your job or leave, this card can be a strong sign to make an exit. The end of a rough time is forecast. This card also asks you to consider how ambitious you are and whether you're prepared to pull out all the stops to make your professional dreams come true without being ruthless. Now, with a love question, this card can be a call to face reality. Whatever situation you're asking about, making a plan will help. Because we know with creators, you are also the architect. And so your plan is your blueprint. If your personal life is troubled, prioritize it more. But your key point here, your key point is release control and trust the universe. Sometimes the hardest work you can put forth is to just do nothing at all. So herein, if you're dealing with a work situation, it may be time to leave where you are and move on, or to end a project coming to a close. Yes, I feel that you have a project, a professional project coming to a close. Something creative, perhaps. Whether the creation is a creation of hand or of art, music, just some type of artistic endeavor, perhaps coming to a close as your professional project. But also, I definitely feel it has much to do with your belief system and ending. Oh, yes, because we are in a Gemini North Node cycle. We've been a Gemini North Node cycle from May of last year, and it will continue until January of this year. And what we do know of the North Node cycle is it tells us of the skills that we need to build in order to help to send us along our successful end to our purpose in this life, what success is to us in this life. And with the Gemini North Node, we are coming to understand that we need to not do things as we've always done it before. We need to do things differently. We need to embrace the outlook of a small child, where everything is new and everything is as it's never been done before, and you're experiencing it for the first time. For aren't we so controlled by the traumas of the past, by our past experiences and those of others that we have observed, Aries? And they rule us and they tell us how things ought to be. When originally, in our original self and our childhood innocence, we walked into situations wide-eyed and eager to partake in the experience, however it may be. Positively expecting the best. And so we did not hinder ourselves by trying to control that which we are not meant to control at this time. Aries. Woo, I told you that energy was coming through strong. Woo. Admit it, Aries. Admit it if you have been overly hard-headed or hard-nosed. Find a balance between your personal and your private life. It's time to stop fearing the worst. You only came to fear the worst because of traumas from the past, because of times when the worst was what you received, because of times when you observed others, for we are all connected, you observed others receiving the worst. And so you came up with answers. You came up with the way I move and what I will not allow to happen. But that was old, Aries. You are a whole new being now. You have expanded, you have grown, you have developed, and you are continuing to grow and develop. And a part of this cycle to obtain your highest good within this cycle requires you to expect the best instead of fearing the worst. And simply be. The full moon in Capricorn has a very strong work ethic and energy and will more than likely come up when you're asking a professional question. However, if your question is about another matter, it will serve as a much needed reminder to move through any feelings of hopelessness you may have been feeling about your situation. And this applies no matter when this card is drawn, whether it's the full moon is in fact in Capricorn or not. Making a plan is a far better use of your time. And when we make plans, it is a form of manifestation. For we are concentrating, meditating on that which we would have come to be. Work your magic, Aries. And so with that, we will move our oracle cards from the center of the reading. Perhaps we will revisit them later. And now, as fruitful as that was, We will proceed. Aries, what is the message that you need to hear right now? Let's ask. What is the message that Aries needs to hear right now? Let's make it clap for our Aries. And thank you graciously for the messages that we have already received thus far. Thank you graciously for the messages that we've received thus far. And thank you, Aries, for opening up to me and allowing me to pull such a clear message from you. For you are the one who speaks. I merely interpret. Oh, Aries, I'm going to need you to calm down, baby. You are talking to us today. Yes, you are indeed. All right, Aries. So we've got the Seven of Wands, the Knight of Wands in reverse, and the Eight of Wands in reverse. Aries. Aries, Aries, Aries. Everything just seems kind of just a bit tough right now. It seems that in spite of your best efforts, all you're getting is a fight. Oh, not a real fight. No, it's nothing serious here. Just a spar, a bit of a spar. But for you in the recent past, it's been unnecessarily difficult as far as you're concerned, huh? Unnecessarily difficult. In the recent past, you dealt with something that you felt was unnecessarily difficult. You wanted growth and to focus on your growth. But you reached a point where you wanted to conquer. Quite positively, you wanted to conquer. But you were met with resistance. And you halted that resistance. We'll do a clarification on that momentarily. Knight of Wands in the present placement at the center of our reading. I feel, Aries, that you're struggling to receive a message that's not coming in. I feel, Aries, that there's communications that you like to receive that are not coming in. You know what? I'm going to go straight for the clarifications on this one. This is looking a little serious. Okay. Aries, Aries, Aries. Oh, try as you might, you worked as hard as you could indeed to grow something, to balance something, but you were met with nothing but resistance as hard as you worked. And when something was indeed supposed to come to an end, you still had more work to do. Because I feel that you could not lose. Aries, I feel like you said, hey, I've been working on this for some time, for quite some time. I can't stop now. I'm almost there. Yet in the present time, you're still almost there, but not quite there. And there is a message that you have been waiting to come in, I think, here, Aries. And yet that message has not been received. I'm seeing the Ace of Cups here in reverse. The Ace of Cups in reverse says to me that perhaps there is a romantic situation that you feel may be coming to an end or already ended, because this is here in the present. Maybe you feel it's just a delay, though. Just a delay, just a hold up. I feel like Aries, you feel like, you know what? I just need to put in a little bit more work, a little bit more effort. I feel like something that you're working towards, Aries, whatever it is, and here I'm feeling like it's a romantic situation or a creative venture for some of you. Whatever it is, you're at this point, you're not receiving outright resistance, but no one is working with you either. No one's trying to help you. They ain't trying to stop you. And perhaps, Aries, it's causing you to lose. Maybe you feel like you're going to lose something, or it's causing you to lose it's still opposition. It's still obstacles. It still feels like, what more do I have to do, is the energy that I'm getting. Like, I'm working so hard to catch this dove. You know, doves are the birds that everyone likes to send off during the wedding, right? So you're trying to catch this in this cup, and try as you might. It's frustrating because it doesn't seem like it's coming to be. I mean, here I'm getting the energy of a delay, but here I'm getting the energy of just out and out resist obstacles. Just, it's like, what do I have? I get the energy of, what more do I have to do? Is where I feel you right now, Aries. But here, do we forget our oracle cards that say, do nothing but take the time to heal? Perhaps you know how the universe is. And aren't we in if we're not still, we were in a Saturn retrograde cycle. And what does Saturn do? Saturn is the blocker. Retrograde state, it's time to sit and think and plan. That's what retrogrades say. Sit, think, and plan. It is not a time to move forward. For every direction that you move in, what will you find? Blockages, obstacles in your way, not allowing you to move forward as you would like. So here in the near future, you have the Eight of Wands. The Eight of Wands in the near future says to me that you're not going to receive the communication in the near future that you're hoping for. And why is that? Because you're doing too much too soon, Aries. You're trying to force the situation. Well, we know love can't be forced. And pentacles come in slowly. So they can't be forced either. Yet we do see growth because you've gone from the 7 to the 8. It's just that you're not going to get the 8 right now. It takes time. Growth takes time. With the 8 of Wands in reverse, maybe you have to be where you don't want to be right now. Either you have to go where you don't want to go, or be where you don't want to be. But it's just the energy I'm getting here is go with the flow. Allow the universe to lead and guide you. Stop being so freaking stubborn. Allow yourself to be open to new experiences. Stop trying to direct everything. Yes, be prepared. Yes, be aware of what's going on at all times. Realistic about everything. If you do not relax, though, you will only hurt yourself. The moves you make will suffer. You will experience delays. The love you wish to have or creative ventures you wish to see become prosperous will either fail or meet many obstacles. I mean, you're literally running them ram's horns right up into brick walls for absolutely no reason. Relax. Relax, darling. As passionate as you may be, you feel like you're suffering now. You're only attempting to make yourself suffer worse. Yes, you may have to reprioritize. You may have to change your plans to accommodate others. Not something that Aries is too kind about. Not something that Aries wants to do too tough at all. But it may be necessary right now. It may be indeed the test. How sure is your faith? How much indeed do you believe in the universe, the Almighty, the Most High, Hakol, the All, Yah? Or do you only believe in yourself? For if that's the case, you are but posturing. It's really just time to focus on yourself, to nurture yourself. You're spending too much time longing for others, longing for interaction with others. Whether it's one particular person or multiple individuals, you're still doing too much. I feel that there was someone in your recent past that you were taking care of, that you nurtured and you gave your all to, and you're tired. You were just freed from that. And you need to relax. You need to chill out. And now that love and that nurture that you poured out onto them, you need to pour onto yourself. Self-love. Balance. You're doing too much. Sit down. Be still. Just be. Let's get some advice for Aries. Let's get some advice for Aries before we wrap it up. Ooh. Well, look at there. We've got the Ace of Wands saying, not right now. It's not time to begin new things. Allow yourself to just sit still, be, take root. It is a gift to you from the universe. It is a gift to you, this time for healing. Page of Swords says you are supposed to be meditating right now and planning right now. This is your advice. Sit your ass down. Stop freaking pushing so damn hard. Think and plan. Take time to review the past. Think it over. Think where you've come from, how far you've come, what all you've been through, and use these things. They are your tools. They are your sword as you go forward, Aries. That's it. That's all. There's nothing more to say. If you are the Aries that needed this message, like, comment, tell me a little bit about your story. Tell me if I wowed you just now. Share this message to an Aries who needs to hear it. Share this message to say, oops, all in your face. I'm in alignment. I know what I need to do right now. Share this message to claim it, to harmonize your energy with me for future readings. Subscribe so you'll know when another message comes for you, hot and ready. I love you, my Aries. I hope that you heed this message, for it is truly for your higher good. Yshare is out. Until we meet again.